Meanwhile, the Minister of Higher Education says that there is a certain group that entices university non-academic staff to strike in order to fulfill their petty political objectives. Minister S.P. Dissanayake, issuing a communique, stated that 90% of the salary anomalies have been solved and those who are not participating in the strike have accepted that fact.
Dr. Anil Jasinger took up duties as the new director of the Colombo National Hospital today.
The new director was welcomed by Dr. Sujata Senawatna, who served as the acting director of the hospital.
Being one of the biggest hospitals in the world and certainly the biggest hospital in the Asia, I consider that the staff is the valuable asset. The human resource factor is the valuable asset in this hospital. Therefore, I would like to start journey cordially, and I would like to take further steps in improving this hospital with the cooperation of the consultants and all the staff of this hospital.
A media briefing was convened at the Ministry of Small Export Crops Promotion this morning. This was to clarify media reports on the recent visit of a group including Minister Reginald Kure to India.
ඉහළ පොලිස් නිලධාරියෙක් ආවා. ඇවිල්ලා එතුමා කිව්වා අපගේ පැමිණීම පිළිබඳ දැනුවත් වීමෙන් අනතුරුව
A high-ranking police officer came. He said that certain groups had organized protests after getting to know of our arrival. Through these incidents, no good is done to Sri Lanka, India, or to our relations or the betterment of the Sugarcane Research Institute. Diplomatic action should ensure that such events do not take place. We did not want to create unnecessary problems. We said that if problems will crop up because of our visit, we would go back to Sri Lanka. That was the sentiment that we echoed. Hence, it is based on our request that we were sent back. We were not deported. That should be stated clearly.
ඉල්ලීම පිට අපි මේ දේ කළා පිටුවහල් කිරීමක් නෙවෙයි කියන එක මම මේ අවස්ථාවේදී තා පැහැදිලිව කියන්නම්.
Time now for today's cartoon of the day, which we selected from amongst today's English newspapers.
Minister of Transport Kumar Velgama says that he would have to resort to the Mervyn Silva method when dealing with the SLTB employees who demand more benefits. The minister expressed this view at an event in Anuradhapura today.
The SLTB bus depot in Horupatana, Anuradhapura was declared open today. The depot, which was constructed at a cost of 35 million rupees, was declared open by Transport Minister Kumar Velgama. Minister of Wildlife and Agrarian Services S.M. Chandrasena and Chairman of the SLTB Shashi Velgama were also present at the occasion. You all should purchase spare parts. We will undertake any repair work on the engines at our workshops. We bear 50% of the cost on tires. We build tires, battery, and we also pay 10,000 rupees to each person. With all these benefits, I think you can easily proceed with your work. Don't come to Narayanpeta requesting more money, as all this is being given to you. If you do, I will have to use the Mervyn Silva method.
Narayanpeta ආවොත් Mervyn Silva මහත්තයාගේ න්‍යායය මට පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙනවා. ඒකත් මම කියන්නේ.
Up next is Action TV.
The Sri Lanka Mahaweli Authority formulated plans 2 years ago to construct an industrial zone in the Jayamuthukam area in Aralaganvilla, which comes under the Mahaweli B zone. Accordingly, lands in the Jayamuthukam industrial zone were divided among 12 investors. Some of them have laid the foundations to commence industrial operations, while these include 4 factories complete with modern technology for the preparation of rice and the largest coconut oil factory in the area.
The Mahaweli Authority directed us, encouraged us and provided this land for a coconut oil industry. Therefore, I invested about 12 million in this. I came here with great faith in the government.
The Mahaveli authorities have now granted a plot of land in the middle of the industrial zone to the Dimbulagala Pradeshiya Sabha for a project which would break the faith of these industrialists. This was to construct a garbage recycling centre. While construction is ongoing, the Dimbulagala Pradeshiya Sabha has been dumping garbage here for 3 months now. Since the dumping of garbage here has a negative impact, several investors have ceased construction work on their factories. Residents in the surrounding areas have also been seriously affected due to the dumping of garbage by the Dimbulagala Pradeshiya Sabha.
We have to eat inside the net. If a guest comes home, we have to speak through closed doors because of the flies.
It doesn't matter how high up the people we tell this to are. We have written letters, informed ministers, informed the Mahaveli authority, but we have not received any assistance. Work on the Jayamuthukama water project commenced by the Minister of Economic Development on the 15th of February for 900 families has also stopped halfway due to the dumping of garbage here.
The haphazard decision of the Mahaveli authority has placed the whole area in difficulty.
Shouldn't urgent attention be paid to the plight of investors and area residents due to the improper planning of the Mahaveli authority which has caused this crisis? Director General of the Sri Lanka Mahaveli Authority, this one is over to you.
On to business news now. Markets in Europe and Asia have risen in response to the bailout of Spain's banks that was agreed over the weekend.
On Saturday, Eurozone ministers agreed to lend Spain's banks up to 100 billion euros or $125 billion US. In early trading, the FTSE 100 in London rose 1.8% and the DAX in Frankfurt was up 2.2%. The IBEX in Madrid opened up 5.2%. Earlier, the Nikkei in Tokyo closed up 2%. The euro gained more than 1 cent against the US dollar. Spain's weakest banks were left with billions of euros of bad loans following the collapse of a property boom and the subsequent recession. The exact amount of emergency funding that Spain will receive will be decided after 2 audits of its banks are completed within the next few days.
Good evening, you're with Sports First with me, Swan Fernando. Well, it was another good day for Sri Lankans out there in the field. Sri Lanka won 2 bronze medals on day 3 of the 15th Asian Junior Athletics Championship at the Sugata Stadium today. Sri Lanka has so far accumulated 2 gold medals, a silver and 2 bronze medals in a medals table dominated by China. Sports First, Mahina Bongso gives us more details from the Sugata Stadium.
Supun Viraj Randeni, the captain of the Sri Lanka boys team, brought glory to Sri Lanka when he captured a bronze medal in the men's 110-meter hurdle after recording a personal best timing of 13.94 seconds, which is also incidentally a junior national record for Sri Lanka. I'm joined by Supun Viraj Randeni. Supun, tell me, how do you feel right now?
Yeah, very happy. I did my best in my race. I had good confidence about my race and I did the race under the 14 seconds. Pleasure.
What did you think about the other competitors who were running with you? Was it a tough competition?
Yes, of course. I had the 8 track. If I have a middle one, I'll do my. I will able to do a best race more than this one. However, happy about the bronze medal.
Meanwhile, later on in the day, Sri Lanka clinched another bronze medal coming from RAC Dramini, who clocked time of 10 minutes 55.76 seconds to win the bronze in the 3000 meters women's steeplechase. The Chinese Taipei athlete came in first, Li Tengyu, and Japan's Saoto Mizuki came in second. Thailand showed their prowess in the men's and women's 4x100 meters finals held later this evening by winning gold in both events. Tomorrow there will be several final events taking place on the closing day of the 15th Asian Junior Athletic Championship. I'm Mahina Bongso reporting for Sports Fest.
On to entertainment news now. Oksana Karnovic, who is a renowned Russian ballet teacher from the Moscow State Academy of Choreography, arrived in Sri Lanka on the invitation of the Russian Cultural Center in Colombo to conduct ballet examinations.
News First Gayatri Gunaratne had the opportunity to speak with her.
Oksana Karunovich, who was born on the 20th of April 1972, began learning ballet at the Alma Ata Ballet School in 1982 under the guidance of Tamara Kozova. Oksana, who continued learning ballet, later performed the leading role in world-renowned ballets such as Swan Lake, Friends, Firebird and many more. She has performed in many European countries as well as South American and Asian countries. Oksana is in Sri Lanka to judge a number of ballet exams and also held a workshop on ballet which was organized by the Russian Cultural Center.
I'm a teacher of classic ballet and I'm a ballet critic. I'm here from invitation of Russian Center of Colombo. I'm taking examination. It's a good idea to conduct examination for Russian ballet because the classic ballet have a big tradition.
And with that, we wrap up this edition of Primetime News. Remember, you can always log on to www.newsfirst.lk for the very latest on the World Wide Web. I'm Ramesh Irugal Bandara.
And I'm Kaushi Vijay Sekar, wishing you a very pleasant night.